All right, we're just going to flip-flop back because we have to keep talking about healthcare, but I want to keep following up with Apple CEO Steve Jobs. Eric Chan is with us right now. He's the head blogger at Mobileslate. Eric, you know, everyone's asking the same question. Can Apple go on without Steve Jobs? I think it absolutely can. The question, though, is in the stock price. I mean, you got a stock that's hit its all-time high on Friday before this was announced. Does the thing come crashing down?
Well, I think in the short term, there's going to be a lot of fear and panic about the company just because the mystery behind Steve. But as things move forward and business as usual, you know, it's not just one man who makes the company. There are a lot of great engineers, a lot of great people there at the company who are going to press forward, and the show must go on.
It's funny because everyone has kind of a different opinion on all this. You know, some will say Steve Jobs has his finger in everything and approves everything. Others will say he's just this figurehead and he's created an environment where people can thrive. It seems to me like it's almost secretive. No one knows the real truth.
Well, I think the only thing that everybody knows at the company is you got to deliver new products that are better and better and better. So having said that, you know, a lot of people that I've talked to have really said, you know, things are just going to be the same. It's going to definitely have a different feeling with Steve not in the picture or sort of present directly. But everybody knows that he's still a very strong influence on the company. And even though he may not physically be there, I'm sure he knows how to reach out from an email or a video to all the employees and let them know how things are going.
That's a great point, actually. If Steve Jobs can't figure out how to Skype himself into a business meeting, we all got issues. So let's talk about how we go forward now, right? It's, you know, Shivani, our FBN fabulous tech reporter, is out in Cupertino right now, and she just had this great interview, and they were talking about how, you know, Tim Cook is the Chief Operational Officer. He's great at that day-to-day stuff, but he's not the, you know, not the innovative guy, right? This Jonathan Ive might be. Who's the guy they should put forth now instead of Steve?
Well, I think because Tim has served as CEO before when Steve has been on medical leave, it only seems natural that they sort of make it official and potentially promote him to CEO permanently. Although I have a feeling that Steve, just because he is Steve, there could be some other things that he has thought about and hasn't given the official nod to Tim yet.
Should Steve come back? You know, one of the things in your notes was the question of his return at all. Should he just gracefully exit at this point? I mean, to come back again, is that the wrong thing for the shareholders at this point?
You know, in true Steve style, if you've seen the history of the company and the history of himself, I don't think so. I don't think he'll ever truly gracefully leave the company. He's crashed and burned before, and they may have to just force him out because he's just a strong icon for both the company and technology in general.
It's like helping your child learn how to walk. You don't want to let go of their hand, and eventually I think you just have to let it go and be. Eric, I'm sorry that we ran out of time. You got to come back because I know you know this stuff. Eric Chan, head blogger at Mobileslate, thanks for keeping us up to date on all this. And again, you got to come back because this is an ongoing story.
Great. Thanks, Tracy.
Thanks, Eric.